Sorry, guys.
Girl got a banana. Welcome back to PB&J.
Welcome back, guys. My name is
our-
Brianna.
I'm Paige.
And we... Oh,
two guests.
yeah!
You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Do you want to go first or me?
You can go first.
I mean, I feel like you're the more important guest. I'm just here.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm Lily. I'm here as the president of Unity and kind of like a peer leader on campus. So
Yeah, I'm not, like, I'm just, yeah, I'm just gay enough. That's
to be
it.
here.
Yeah.
No, literally, like, live, love, laugh. Cute. Okay, so, Patty's gonna take over, gonna try usual, and then, like, just gonna let go and be free.
Yeah.
I guess, so.
This month, this is our second to last month of podcasts.
yay.
At least for this.
Huh.
We're talking about Pride Month. So, LGBT Pride Month, which is what they call it, often shortened to Pride Month, is a month typically in June, dedicated to celebration and commemoration of Pride.
You're gonna
Pride
commence
Month.
to be gay. Congratulations, guys. You guys finish all your
Pride
gay
Month,
studies.
Pride Month began after the
That's when you graduate
Stonewall
from baby
riots in 1969. Modern day Pride Month both honors movement of the LGBT rights and celebrates the culture. And the International Pride Day is held on June 28th.
Okay, put it in your calendars. Put it in your calendars. Which one? March 38th?
My 30th.
June 28th.
June
No,
20th.
instead of March 30th, it's June 38th. Yeah.
So, first things first. So definitely shout away. Just about Pride on campus. I know that Lily actually knows a little bit of history of the Pride here on campus. If you'd like to enlighten us.
Yeah, so Linden Unity is our Pride group, our LGBTQ club on campus, and it's gone through some archivals and re-admittance, and it's up right now, and we're doing some fun stuff. But we've actually got a Pride flag up on campus in the center of Veterans Park out there. It was actually moved recently. It used to be not last year, but the year before. So before I was here as a student, it was put up outside the baseball fields over there for Pride Month. And someone actually tore it down. And instead of letting that happen, the school replaced it, put up lights and cameras. And there's been a Pride flag on campus since. So
Good for them, though.
Yes, talk about inclusivity. Like, I think that's really good. And I think that, one, I didn't even know that, like, there was even history about it until I had a conversation with Lily. I'm just like, I just rode up here and I'm just like, okay, Pride, Black Lives Matter, Go America, cool. Like, all right, vibes. I thought, like, it's just up, but no, like, there's actual reasoning as to, like, why they fly the flags that they fly or whatever. So I think that is pretty cool. As far as, like, experiences, like, what was you guys' first experiences, like, I guess you would say, coming across the Pride community here on campus? Because my first experience, it was just me sitting in the cafeteria at Bridge, and Kiara's just like, my gay meter's going off. I'm just like, girl, what? What are we talking about? I'm just like, She's like, yeah, girl. She was like, if you're not gay by when you come here, by the time you leave here, you're gonna be some type of fruity.
That is
like,
so true.
You're gonna be some type of fruity.
this campus just...
We like emit.
It's in the air.
It's in the air.
Yeah, no, you come to campus and like you can just tell that majority of the people here are somewhat. It's in the buzz.
It's a liberal arts campus.
No,
Yeah,
basically,
exactly.
so liberal. So liberal.
You can't come here without seeing at least
12 on a daily basis.
If you walk around campus, every
like-
other person here is either somewhat or fully
Yeah. Or like
gay in some
questioning.
aspect,
In
or
some-
questioning.
Or says a lot of gay things, but says that they aren't.
But I think that's another thing, just like in general, is that while being gay in some aspects, like people in this generation, like they're like, yes, like cool, like you're gay, good for you. But then at the same time, like some people are still like, okay, but like what if I'm gay and everybody hates me for it? So like they won't say it.
Which is crazy.
They'll just be like, oh no, I'm straight. But
I
like
think that's a
in
family
reality.
thing.
It definitely is a family
definitely
thing.
think that it's a family thing.
Because like you're gonna get your ideas from your family. So it's like if your family, like that was one of the reasons why it took so long for me to come out.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend for like 7 months at that point. And like
we were halfway through the year, like
yeah. And like and I didn't talk to them about it for this longest time because I was just like, my mom has always been like, I don't care about that. Whatever happens in the bedroom stays in the bedroom. Like, but don't talk about it to me because I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah, my mom's the same way.
Yeah.
She a direct quote from my lovely mother. I am not out to my family, but she doesn't hate gay people, but she doesn't support them.
Yeah,
is a running joke between my friends and I.
Oh wow!
Like my mom will roll her eyes at all the gay merchandise that comes out around Pride Month.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because she'd be like,
it's so much. Starting with the boots, I need me a pair of those rainbow, like the tier boots.
Yeah.
Just colors.
I feel like some brands
stop.
need to keep some of their Pride stuff because I feel like they only come out with Pride stuff around Pride Month and then it just disappears
for
the next year.
Rainbow capitalism.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
They're just like, oh, it's Pride Month. We need all the Pride stuff we can get, and then after that's it, they're like, all right, back to
the closet.
Literally putting it back inside of the closet.
They are.
There are some companies that are starting to do it, like Disney, for example. Like they were one of the biggest. Companies.
Target as well.
Like now, like you can get Pride merch at
Disney,
Disney stores, like actually at the parks.
There's some other shoe brands that are doing. Like I know that Vans are a big one.
Yeah,
they're keeping all their Pride stuff all year.
Yeah, like I love the checker print one. Like the
I need them.
When they came out, it was an objective. I was just like, I need to. Or even like the sole bottoms, the bottoms.
Yes,
I need to.
they were like rainbow too.
I still on my list is the Converse with the rainbow bottoms. I was like, I need to have those.
Did you guys see that Squishmallow just came out with a whole?
I did already buy one.
Oh my god!
I did.
When I went to
I did not.
What was it? Walgreens.
I did.
They have like a whole shelf of Pride Squishmallows.
It's like I got the cutest little dinosaur.
Like
I am a Squishmallow girly.
So okay, so with experiences on campus, what are your experiences just in general?
Oh my goodness. I think first of all, the whole like basketball stereotype, like basketball girl team stereotype of like everyone on the girls basketball team being like gay. So very true, at least from my experience. Like I think that it kind of like rubbed off on me. It wasn't really like an inspiration type of thing where I was just like, oh, okay, I'm just in my beat. Oh my gosh, like she's gay. I want to be just like her. No, it wasn't like that. It was just like, all right, at this point, like guys just don't meet my standards. Like they are very like bottom level feeder. Like they're not even in
the lowest of
the lowest of low. I'm saying
rock bottom.
Past rock bottom. We've hit bedrock 4 times with men. Like I don't know. Like why are they here? I honestly, it was just like, I remember specifically, like, my last boyfriend I had was, like, my freshman year of high school, and he was just, like, he was the most idiotic human I've ever met, and he just didn't know what he doing, what he wanted with his life. Like, he was literally just here and around for, like, a good time, and so, like, after we decided that, like, we weren't going to be a thing, I was like, unless God lays like the man of my dreams in my arms, this is just not gonna cut it. And so after that, I just stopped like dating men in general because I just felt like they were a waste of time. And then it really helped me figure out like exactly what type of humans they were, like being on the outside looking in. And I would say that all of my teammates were just like gay, and I'm just like, like I'll never claim it, but I'll just listen to them joke around. And so I would say maybe later towards the end of my freshman year, I had my first ever girlfriend. Her name was Amonte, and this lady here was like the lowest of low as well. I never knew that like we could change and you was gonna run into problems. But see, like these problems were not the same problems that I had with men. It was genuinely just I guess she was a pimp, I guess. But see, like, I was new to the community, so I didn't really know there was like bad apples here and there. Now I know better. And it was so great. Like, I got my first Valentine gifts. Like, it was so cute. I felt like so loved and everything else after that. But then, like, I guess like shit just hit the ceiling towards the end of the relationship. And she didn't want to work it out, even though like we broke up because of her. And I just really had to accept, just like, okay, well, first life lesson learned is just that people are gonna leave on their own. And at the end of the day, like, you just gonna have to like accept that they're moving on, and then like start doing you again. And yeah, it's been pretty cool. Like, I give my whole experience so far, I guess it's been like 5 years maybe being in the community. I would say like it's been like an 8 out of 10 experience or whatever. I can definitely say that like it's a lot of love in the community. I can say that they definitely like aren't just like dry haters like a lot of my straight labeled friends or whatever. They definitely aren't as labeled, and they are more open-minded and less judgmental, which is pretty cool, I guess. So things of that sort. I've never been to like a pride parade or anything, because I don't feel like I'm like,
that's like the gay experience though. You're so
that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I went to my first one, not this past fall, but the fall before, as a first year here. We host a trip to it, actually, Linden Unity. So keep an eye out for that in the fall.
I think was this year in Burlington?
Yes.
Oh,
It's always in Burlington.
So bad.
So
we had a game scheduled.
Yeah. It's right at the start of the year. Unfortunately, this past fall, my van broke down. So
oh my god!
It overheated, so I didn't actually make it to my own event. But no, the Pride Parade in Burlington is such an incredible experience because you don't expect that much support in Vermont. I feel
I do compared to like other states.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm from Vermont.
People not from Vermont Vermont is probably one of the most accepting states.
Yeah. So my high school was very different though. Like if you've seen just this campus and like areas like Burlington, like that, it is a very accepting place. But I grew up in like over west, up north, small town, and it was much less accepting. There was a lot more hatred in my high school.
We hate haters.
Small town, so I think it is definitely haters. Just an inside perspective versus an outside perspective. Because when you compare it to like New Hampshire and like the laws that Vermont is passing, it is much more supportive of the LGBTQ and women, but.
I can definitely agree with you. Like, I can see, I guess, being an out-of-state person, just moving here to Vermont a couple months ago, I would say that the support for, like, women, children, and, like, LGBTQ are, like, so high. Yes. It's so much higher than, like, even if you go back to Texas, like, of course, like, they're going to do everything big because, like, everything is bigger in Texas. I want to disagree with that so bad, but I can't. I can't disagree with that. I would say, but as far as like federal and government wise, like the support, like you're not gonna get it like you get it here in Vermont. I would say only because there's so many other things going on, and like Texas are so big on like their armory, their like military, their assault rifles, like everything of that sort, that I guess the people and humans and the communities within it, they are not as focused on that as other states are, which is, it has like its pros and its cons, because like economically they're more focused than like community wise or whatever. The community really like handles itself, but depending on where you live or where you stay, like you'll get that support for sure. And like you said, it's a family thing. Like you're gonna go to the Pride Parade in Houston or in Dallas, and like the whole city, like they're changing like the building lights to like rainbow pride, everything, which like it's so like literally around that time. And that's why the big debate about Target, like you said, rainbow capitalism, there was such a big uproar last year, June, whenever it was Pride season, and there was such a big uproar about Target only like you said supporting during Pride time and like capitalizing off of that and not like all full year round. So they started like taking like some stuff down and then they like put it back up and then they're like, all right, like we're here to stay. So now they have like a specific section for
Which
like
is awesome.
Yeah, it's a start.
That's
for
the
sure.
interesting thing is that the Burlington Pride Festival, it's like a full week long thing, and it's in September.
Yeah,
it's outside of June. Entirely, but it's really interesting.
It's really good.
There's one down in Keene, New Hampshire, around like the first week of September as well.
It's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
I drove there. Oh my god.
No, and they have it's happening in like the center, like like the square there.
Oh my god.
It's like Main Street of Keene, which is, I mean, it makes sense. That's where a lot of people are. There's a lot of space there.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to it because obviously I was here already, but my mom's work, she works at a radio station, and they help with one of the like major parade days. And she said there was a ton of businesses there. Apparently even Walmart goes there.
Oh,
like Walmart sponsors the event and comes with a bunch of like Pride stuff to give away.
That's incredible.
Which is awesome.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah,
I love when like big corporations actually like actually support though, like not like give like a little like 10% like here or there, like when they actually like show the support.
Yeah,
and like with Target now having like the little like their LGBT section or like they'll throw like some items in here or there, it really, I would say like I kind of look at it from like a minority standpoint because like being in the LGBTQ plus community, like you're going to be the minority, like regardless of where you go. Like this is America. Like this is America. Like if it wasn't here when they first got here and when they first like colonized America, they're gonna have a problem with it, like regardless. Like that's just how America has developed. Like if it wasn't here when they came, like it's a problem. Like literally, like with going back to the gun laws and things of that sort, like they had all that when they came here. That's why it's not a problem because it's already been here. So it's like, all right, it's been here for so long. Why we want to change it now? But as far as like LGBTQ, like it wasn't always prominent, or it's always been around. You know, that's where the in the closet statement has developed from. But it has not been as prominent and shown as it is now. So like with the Target Black, like there's like a little like Black section of like Black owned businesses, hair products, styles and stuff. It's like, okay, cool, like we're included, but then again, like you ain't gotta make a section for us. Like we're just here like everyone else. Like we're a product just like everyone else. Like it's a product that people can use for different hair textures, hair types. It's just like Black owned. It can be put into their stocks and inventory just like everywhere else, but it doesn't need its own like particular section just to show like, hey, like we support Black owned businesses. Like it doesn't, like that isn't needed. Or like you'll walk in a Target and it's like one little closeted like little what they call them, shelf thingies. Yeah, and it'll just be like have the Rainbow Pride label on it, and just like that'll be there for their year round, and you'll find little knickknacks here and there. But it's like y'all support, but like I said, fully truly support and put it into your business, not just during a time period or in little sections to show that we are the minority.
If you think back into like your earlier like childhood and stuff, like were there things that you did that if you think about now you'd be like, wow, I was so totally gay then, but like you had no clue.
Yeah, definitely.
Like there was no way that...
I grew up in a religious household. I did not know what gay was until like middle school. High school.
But like if you think about things that like you did, do you ever be like, damn, there was no way that I was
like
you actually straight
too long at a pretty lady on like a magazine?
Of course.
Like, who has like almost all the boobs out? Like,
that's what I'm saying. There is no way I just naturally gravitate towards boy clothes. I hate Barbies. I don't want no Barbie. Give me the truck. I want the red fire truck. Me and Paige just talked about this. Like
trains and trucks.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't looking for no like hairbrushes. I'm not looking for no like what they call them. Oh my gosh, they were like the little miniature animals.
Littlest Pet Shop?
Yeah. I'm not looking for that shit. I'm looking straight for the trains and the trucks or whatever. And then it'll come like, I guess it'll come like I said, I'll get older and I'm just like, You know, I still don't like those like really girly like feminine things. Like I do sometimes like here and there because it just like I still need to feed my femininity. But then at the same time, I just naturally be like, maybe that's why I don't like guys because like I was just jealous of everything they had growing up. And now it's just like, all right, now I can low key be one of y'all, but I can low key be myself. So I'm sitting. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. But my experience has been really good, I would say.
Yeah,
So
but you are definitely still a little baby gay because you've not been to a pride.
No pride.
I am the definition of a baby gay.
I'm scared.
I am
so
baby gay because my like actual like oh my god I actually like girls or something was literally my senior year.
It's only like
oh
a year.
my god.
It's literally been a year. Like there were so many people that would be like. Literally, the guy that I was dating at the time, he was just, he kept being like, he's like, you gotta be somewhat gay. And I was like, no! I was like, no, absolutely not.
My friends in high school.
Exactly. And my friends were like, there's no way that you're not slightly fruity. And I was like, I'm not, guys. Absolutely and then there was like this one girl, she was a year below me. And she's like one of those girls, like, you're like, she's so out of my league. Like, so out of your league. But I was like, this girl is, oh my god. And I was like, damn, there's no way. And then that happened.
You guys are little baby gay.
Just little baby.
I'm so scared. I feel like once I go to a parade, it's over with. Like I'm officially embedded into like the community. I would never.
Why
like,
are you scared of it?
It's so many people. It's so many colors. Like I think that I would get so easily like overly stimulated. Like being there.
One of the things, if Burlington is your first pride, they very specifically set up a sensory safe tent.
Like, for the neurodivergent gays.
Yeah.
Because, like,
we're all there.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that when you're neurodivergent, you are actually more likely to be LGBTQ.
That is actually so true. Like your brain just naturally gravitates towards things that are like out of the ordinary, I guess it would say. And so like if something's ordinary, like okay, like I've never watched it. For example, I've never watched the Titanic before, but I've never watched I haven't watched it not because I don't want to, but because everyone and their mother has seen it already. So naturally, my brain is just like, yeah, I don't think I really. If everyone likes that, I haven't even attempted to watch it.
No, I haven't either.
Don't even try it. It's not that good of a movie. It's very overhyped.
Okay. Well, guys, I guess that's gonna wrap up this week's.
This month,
week, year.
No, we got one more coming.
Just one more, guys, and that will wrap up this.
What is it on? What's
it's supposed to be like a wrap up of everything that we've pretty much just like the class and then like making a podcast. We have to combine with the other podcasts in our class.
Oh.
And
this is for a class?
This is for interpersonal communication.
But we're thinking about
Harry. And then our thought is that maybe after we continue the podcast, we just change kind of like what we're actually talking about.
You guys should do that. I would 100%
like,
be a guest.
Yeah, like we can continue it. And if you're down in my area, I have friends that want to be on the podcast.
Yes.
I've gotten messages.
Literally. It would be so good. I think it would be really good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
PB&J. Okay, so my name is Brianna.
Paige.
And our guests here today are Miss
Rebecca.
And Lily.
All right, guys. No, I'm literally so excited. This was such a good podcast today. Like, it was really good. Love the energy. I definitely would love to have you guys back. So, yeah. All right. Bye.